Yo, what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Milan career. And the only thing anyone can talk about right now, especially in the comments, is the starting striker spot, either Kyle Larin or Chicharito. Here are my thoughts on this. Alright, we brought Chicharito into this team for a reason. First of all, I've always wanted to use him in a career mode. This was a perfect opportunity to do that because I always believe that Chicharito could be a striker at a top team. Not like Milan in real life, but our Milan, this resurgent Milan, who is going to be we are going to be a top team, and we're a top team in Italy right now. We just haven't become that top team in Europe yet, but we will. So I believe that Chicharito can be a striker in a team like this. He performed well the first season. It was a bit inconsistent. He got off to a slow start, caught fire in the middle of the season, and then went cold again at the end of the year where we really struggled down the stretch. He struggled as well, and that had a large part to do with that. So I mean, his first year was good. It was inconsistent, but it was very decent. He ended up picking up the golden boot along the way. Now, he struggled this season. Hasn't been good. Has not been good. Kyle Larin has definitely outperformed him. But one of the comments really caught my eye, and that was that Chicharito's never going to get better if he's just sitting on the bench. We did bring him in for a reason. I believed in him. I had faith in him. I've lost that faith a little bit recently, but I'm willing to give him his second chance. We're starting December right now. We have 5 games in December. I'm going to feature him in as many of those games as possible. I'm going to try to restore that faith in him. I'm going to give him the keys to the castle again and see if he can become that player that I thought he was going to be. If he doesn't perform, I'm not going to transfer list him in January. I don't think we need to do that. But if he does not get it done, I think we need to at least consider offers from other teams if they come in for him. If we get an offer that's a lot of money and we're going to turn a really good profit on him, we need to at least consider it. I don't want to sell him necessarily, but I think it might be the right move to do so if we get an offer in like that. So today, starting with the Milan Derby, we're going to give Chicharito his shot. He's back in the starting 11. I still have faith in this guy. I know he can be our striker, so let's go get it done. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Inter, and this is a slightly different look than I've seen from Inter in the past. It's a different looking formation, some different players in there. Still very good. I would say this is probably now their first choice starting 11, but it's different from what I've seen from them in the past. But we got an opportunity already here. Can we have this? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh, here comes Inter, and it's, oh my God, it's João Mario. It's João Mario! And we're losing 1-0. I can't stop João Mario. Seriously, best midfielder I've ever come up against, ever, in FIFA. He's just a tank, and he's got great ball control to boot. He's the perfect midfielder. I absolutely want this guy, but there's no way I'm going to be able to get him from Inter. Holy shit, I can't stop him. He's just too good. All right, well, after an early chance for us, Inter walk down the field and score, and we're down 1-0 in this derby. Come on, boys. Got to turn it on. We got to come back in this one. Oh, Niang. Huge play. Chicharito gets around one man. Chicha have the shot. That's a great shot. Handanovic, though, with a spectacular save. We're all over Inter right now. That's a great move from Chicharito. That's the Chicha from the past that I like. Bonaventura on it. Oh, bad tackle. We got by it, though. Here we go. Play through Eriksson. Eriksson, take that touch. That's a bit risky. Christian Eriksson on it. Christian Eriksson scores it. That back line of Inter went to sleep right there. They pressed high, missed the ball, and then it was just a full-on black and red attack down the field, and we just overwhelmed them. That was a beautiful play. 1-1 against Inter. Come on, boys. We're back in this thing. We got space over here. Can we find this ball up the wing to Niang? Fantastically weighted ball. It's Niang. There's nowhere to go with it, though. How did Niang just come away with that? Please tell me how Niang just came away with that. Shot in off the crossbar, and it's going to bounce away. All right, we have a corner. It's going to be an in-swinger from Christian Eriksson. Let's put a lot of power on that. Man, he fired that thing! Saved off the line! I think that was Niang that actually got his head to it and put that on target. Unbelievable. Look at that save off the line. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What a mistake. Niang, have the shot. He just gave it to us. And Danovic just gave us the goal. What the heck was that? Oh, ball in. No way! Did we just absolutely capitulate? How did we do? I hate crosses. I have no answers for what just happened there. They just literally walked down the field and scored. I don't. Come on, boys. Let's go ahead and take this corner short for Eriksson. And then put the ball in the box. There's an open header for Kyle Larin. It was a bit far out, but he didn't even get that on target. Oh, my goodness. No. We're not losing there. Oh, Daniela Rugani. Massive play. And here goes Irving Lozano up the side. He's still got some stamina left in him. He's going to win this battle. Come on, Lozano. Pull it back in. It's Christian Eriksson. Block. Follow-up. What a strike. I think that was Yuri on the follow-up. Wow. There's the final whistle. I don't know if that was 2 points given away or 1 point earned. I'm not really sure because we had to come from behind. Then we took the lead and we instantly gave it right back. So I don't really know what happened there. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. It was a good performance. Plenty of attacks for us. Just Handanovic is a bit of a beast. He's a bit difficult to beat. So I guess 1 point's okay, but I still feel like we lost something there. I still feel like we gave something away. Alright, so for our next match, we're at home for the final group stage game in the Champions League against Manchester United. This game means absolutely nothing. We're 5 points back of Man U. We're also 5 points clear of the teams below us. So there's literally nothing to play for here. So I'm going to give a lot of the younger players a chance in this one. We've got Mastor starting, Gasparoni, Pulisic, Vergara, even Corbet, our backup goalkeeper this season. But we have Chicharito in there once again. I'm going to keep playing him. I said that. He's going to get to start once more. Gotta prove it. He played well against Inter. Didn't score, but he still played very, very well. Hopefully, if we get another performance like that, I'll be happy. I will be absolutely fine with that. So let's get in here. Let's finish off this Champions League group stage, not pick up any injuries, and move forward in this competition. Whoa. Quick kickoff. Jesus, that went to that screen and immediately Man U kicked off, but okay, here we go. Kickoff against Man U. Apparently, either Jose Mourinho didn't get the memo that this game doesn't mean anything, or he's just an absolute dickhead, but he's played his full starting 11. I mean, we're talking Ibra and just the whole group. I mean, it's a terrifying lineup, and we've got our youngsters in there, so not expecting this game to go all that well, but still, we're going to go out there and play. Oh, nice save, Corbet. That was terrifying. Oh no! Oh no! The shot. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a rough day. I think that was Mkhitaryan with the first goal, and I'm assuming not the last. Oh, it was actually Darmian. Okay, Darmian scores the first one. It's been insulting. The right back scores the first goal, but okay. I knew it was going to be tough. I don't expect really to win this game, but I just want to put up a fight. So far, we've done okay. You're looking good, Suso. I could really use some help up here, though. Here we go, Chicha. Nicely done. Chicharito in there, and we instantly equalize. That's like the third time today that's happened already. Inter did it to us, and we've done it now to Manchester United, or straight from kickoff. Instant equalizer, Hachi Mastor, we're back in this game. Wow, that kickoff boost is really a thing in FIFA 17, isn't it? That was ridiculous. Freaking Martial is onside, and oh, I thought that was going to go out for a corner. Woo! Somebody stepped in front of an Ibra shot. You took your life in your hands with that one, but good block. All right, boys, come on. Let's just play some good possession here. Let's work this ball. What? What? That was not what I wanted to do. That was not the pass I was looking for, but it is Chicharito with the goal. We just split them apart with that pass. Who was that made that pass? I don't even know. Was that Vangioni with that ball? What the heck? Their defense fell asleep. And Chicharito's right there to capitalize. Nothing De Gea could do about that. Not from that close and not for Chicharito. Wow, I'm stunned. Maybe more stunned than Manchester United right now. I don't know how that just happened. This is some beautiful... Beautiful passing. It's going to be Calabria. And there's just no hope for that. Lord help us when Calabria gets out on the break. He's just not a shooter. But the ball work, I mean, the passing from this team has been amazing in the second half. It's Ibra up the wing for Manchester United. And he's just dancing on the ball. Why'd I slide? I panic right there. When Ibra gets on the ball, 100% panic. But Vergara sort of bails me out. For a second, he bailed me out. But even anytime they shoot, it's likely to go in. This one is Morgan Schneiderlin. For the equalizer, it's 2-2. Kaká. I see Suso making that run, but I'm not going to play him. Instead, I'm going to give it to Bertolacci. Bertolacci for Pulisic. Pulisic looking in there. Finding Bertolacci. Have the shot again. Bertolacci. It's a sitter. It's off the outside of the post. No. No way did that just happen. Was that Suso? It had to have been. And that's the final whistle. We had it. We had the game stolen from Manchester United in the dying seconds. And we just couldn't put the shot in the net. That was so heartbreaking. But what a performance from this team. Man, they worked their butts off out there. And they came away with a very, very deserved 2-2 draw. Wow, what a game. So with that performance in the Champions League, making it through to the knockout rounds, we get an additional $18.5 million into the budget. That's quite a chunk of change. Also, we completed the objective of earning at least $110 million through shirt sales, which is also pretty nice. But that $18.5 million, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting to have that much money. We could do some things with that. All right, so we are going to simulate the next two games, I believe. This first one's against Bari. They're a newly promoted side, and we've got a very, very strong starting 11 in there. I'm trying out Niang up top with Lozano on the left. I don't think I've played those two together. So we'll see how they do in this simulation. I expect to win this game, and we do. Niang scores from the striker position, and Fosu Mensah with what turns out to be the game-winning goal in the 85th minute. Not bad. Not bad at all. And the next match is back home against Verona. Nearly the same starting 11 for this one, but Chicharito is back in there. Niang moves back out to the left. Hopefully, Chicharito... I feel like Chicharito's going to score a goal in this one. Nope. Every offensive player except Chicharito scored. Niang, Corona, and Eriksson. No Chicharito goal. Okay, well, maybe he still played well. Maybe he got an assist or something. I mean, he had to have done something for those three guys to score goals. But either way, we come away with another big win. So the last game today is going to be on the road against Genoa, and I am going to simulate this. Like I said, I want to do that squad report in this episode, but Genoa is actually in really good form. They're up to 8th place, and we're on the road. This team should be good enough to at least get a point from this, and it's a 0-0 draw. It's not really what I expected. I expected a couple of goals in there, but okay, we'll take the point on the road. All right, so into the squad reports we go, starting with the Youth Academy, and we actually have some really, really decent talents now in our Youth Academy, starting with this guy, David Gouveia, I think is how you say his name, 61 overall at 15 years old, looks fantastic. I think he's going to be a really, really good player at some point down the line. Next is Federico Colombo. He's asked for a contract. I've given it to him because he's 6'7" at center back. If nothing else, he'll be an absolute giant in there. Maybe he'll play his way into a reserve role at some point. Dragan Vlahovic, one of the very, very few players we actually managed to pull out of Croatia. 62 overall at 16 years old. Should be a pretty good midfielder at some point. Daniela Costa. This is the guy we're going to use to complete our youth objective this season. We needed to grow a player in our youth academy plus 10 and play him in 10 matches. He just hit 73, which means he is now up plus 10. I've offered him a contract. We just have to get him the game time now. And then the last player I want to talk about, Miguel de Mesquites. I think is how you say his name. I'm not too sure. My Portuguese is a bit meh. But he's 61 overall at 16 years old, a striker. Look at his physicals. 6'3", 87 acceleration, 94 jumping at 6'3". Nobody's beating him in the air with 87 strength. Like, wow, what the hell is this guy? He's a freak. His technical abilities look absolutely phenomenal as well. I cannot wait to call this guy up. I've already started training him. He looks phenomenal. He is going to be an absolute beast for us at striker at some point. And into the senior squad now. I'm going to let the squad report roll through on the side as I talk about a couple of things. First off, at right back, currently Fosu Mensah is our starting right back. I think we lack a little bit of something with him out there, and it all comes down to agility. He's not an agile player at all. He's a very, very strong, big, he's athletic, he's fast, but he doesn't have that agility, and it causes problems when he's matched up against speedy, athletic, and quick, those agile wingers in this league, like Insigne or Biabiani today torched Fosu-Mensah a couple of times. El Shaarawy. I mean, there's a lot of players in this league that cause him problems out on the wing. He's just not at his best out there. So I think in the second half of the season, I'm going to swap him back into the middle, and I'm going to play either Calabria, who is showing great potential, or Costa, who's just coming into the team. I'll let those two play out wide. I think we're just stronger defensively with Fosu-Mensah in the middle of the pitch, either at center back or in the midfield somewhere. So that's a change I think I want to make in this upcoming second half of the season. Let me know what your thoughts are about that change in the comments below. So now that you've seen all of the players and the full squad report, I want to highlight one player really quick, and it's Jesus Corona at the right wing spot. I've said all along, I'm not worried about his numbers. He plays very, very well, and he does, but it's getting to the point now where him not putting up numbers is starting to worry me. And not only that, but I think the fans are starting to become a little bit less enthusiastic about him. He's fallen out of the top 3 players as far as shirt sales go, so he's not the most popular player at the club anymore. It might be time to make a move here. If we can sell him for upwards of 40 million, which I think we could get for him, on top of the money we just got in for the Champions League performance, the 18.5 there, we could bring in a really, really, really good right winger, someone that would be a massive upgrade in that spot. I'm not talking Gareth Bale or Antoine Griezmann or someone like that, but definitely someone that is an upgrade. So let me know what your thoughts are about that. Should we look to replace Jesus Corona in January? And if so, let me know some of the players I should be looking at. No world-class players, no Bale, no Griezmann, but definitely someone that is an upgrade here. And lastly, let's look at the striker situation. Chicharito, 5 goals, 2 assists in 22 appearances. Niang, 10 goals and 4 assists, so double the output of Chicharito in the same amount of appearances, albeit some of them, or most of them, have been out from the wing position, so that's even more impressive. And Kyle Larin, 4 goals and 3 assists in 14 appearances. So it's a tough situation, but I saw enough from Chicharito today, and he scored a goal, albeit an interesting one. I don't even know how he got that shot against Manchester United, but he made the most of it. He scored that goal. I think we're not going to, I know, we're not going to make a move at striker in January. We're not. We're going to stay with what we have. I just don't want that headache at this point in the season. We're in a really, really good spot, top of the league, moving into the knockout rounds of the Champions League. We just don't need to mess with the chemistry right now on this team. We'll let these players handle their business. I still believe in them. There's enough there to make me believe they can get it done. So don't even suggest it. There's going to be no move at striker in January. Chicharito is going to be the starter. Larin will be there if we need him. We're going to roll with that team. So that is where we're going to end this one for today. The 1st of January, the transfer window is open. So of course, like I said, leave me your suggestions down below for what you think we should do that could help this team. I will say though, one thing, no Seattle Sounder players. No Sounders. While I think Nicolas Ladera would be a good fit on this team, or Jordan Morris could be a good backup striker, I don't want to use those players with Milan when I'm planning to do a full Sounders career later on. And that might be the next series I do. So I don't want to use those players in this team when I'm already going to have them in that team. So no Sounders players. Other than that, I'm open to suggestions. Whatever you think would be a good fit for this team that would help improve it, I'm definitely open to those types of suggestions. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you when we come back for some more Milan career. See ya.